Hey everyone, welcome back to another Injustice 2 video. Today we are doing an Arsenal Green Arrow gameplay. And honestly, see, you could do that, like that chest plate. But for this, I went with a different one, I believe. But like honestly, that one's the best one, so when I recommend, I didn't like get it off anybody else. So if there is somebody who is similar, I did not do that. I just simply looked at his comic book photos and then did the best I could off of that, and I like it. I really, this is a character I did play as before online, and today I'm actually gonna do a video on it. So first opponent looks to be a Red Hood main. I was a Red Hood main, but then I just kind of got. I wanted to be a more yeah, you know what I mean. But first up, let's pick a Red Hood Arsenal, and we are facing Lil Scooby 1016, and I wouldn't be surprised if we're gonna pick Red Hood. Ooh, no, they are gonna pick Robin, and that's a pretty nice shader actually. And some Nightwing gear I see, or variant of Nightwing gear. Looking at the stats, somewhat even. Nah, not really. I feel like I am at a disadvantage here, but let's get into it.
I just can't take you seriously.
I've taken down some tough customers.
Prepare to be amazed.
Begin.
Right. So, right off the bat, we get that first hit. For Green Arrow, I like getting up close, and then keeping my backing up. You know, a variety of zoning and getting right up in your opponent's face. Just because, you know, because Green Arrow, you can do so much with Green Arrow. Literally. He's a good player. He's easy to use. I feel like he's easier to use in Injustice 1 than he is in Injustice 2. But that's me personally. I'm getting that good damage in. Did hit him decently well. As you can see, I have a very basic Green Arrow gameplay. And did he quit? I think he quit. I think he did quit. Yep, he did quit. So moving on to our next opponent. This one was a long fight, so let's just cut right ahead into the action. And I'm getting that good start damage. He does do that interactable, or environmental. I'm doing pretty good here, I guess. But he was a very annoying Flash player. Like, we have those skilled Flash players, and then we have those annoying Flash players. He was for sure those annoying Flash players, but I am doing my down back too, and I'm getting that good damage on him. But he is getting me in a tough cookie. But I do my meter burn my back 3, and I get good, and then I do hit him 1. Man, shouldn't do a variant, man. Like, see, he's trying to always get it up in my face, and that was the problem. And he does land that super move on me. It's really nothing I can do. They always do their super move in the worst timing when you're in the middle of like a combo transition or whatever animation. And obviously my goal is to get him onto his last bar of health before he does to me, but unfortunately the cookie doesn't go our way. And he is higher than me, but I do get him on my last bar of health, and we are tied for health. Let's see what he does. Obviously he's going to try to get up in my face because there's nothing really Flash can do at a distance. I'm trying to forward 3, but he does back 3 me into a stage transition. And into the Ace Club we go. Now this fight is super long, and it was so annoying because there's something about the players who just constantly run away. It's so incredibly annoying. But there I am doing that good damage to him. You see, he uses that for his zoning, you can say. But obviously he has a limited amount, so he runs out. And I'm not trying to lose this. I'm trying to beat him because I do believe competitive mode is on. Forward 3 doesn't work. He does down 2, me down 1, no, definitely not down 2, but things aren't looking so good. He initiates his super, he does get me, and that is gonna look like a round 2 loss for us. Oh well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure competitive mode is on. So yeah, round 2 loss to the Flash, and pretty annoying Flash player. He does have some skill, I will give him that. There's things he did good and there's things he did bad, obviously. But our next opponent, Indiju FN. And obviously we're going to pick our Arsenal loadout, and he is going to pick the Flash again. So we're facing another Flash player. You know we can't lose to this one. We can't. We just can't. But we are going to be going to the Ace Club, which is kind of weird because we just ended there. And yeah. So stats. Oh, I was about to mention the stats, but I guess he doesn't want to. Man, he just can't get hit. I don't know what he's doing. Not very smart. He should be trying to get up in my face, but I got the arrows for days. It's okay. I do get him with that. And I don't know what I did, but that was a waste. But I do get that good hit on him, which is worth it. And he does do that move, which I have never seen until now, until I just faced him, which was kind of annoying to counter, but it is what it is. Obviously, I'm trying to win this one because I ain't trying to lose again. And I do get that down forward 1, which it's probably my favorite move because it's like the coolest. And I try to down forward 1 as much as I can. Like the moves I use the most is down forward 1, down back 2, and back 3. So he's pretty annoying, though. I will give him that. And right there, my goal was to get him in that strange stage transition, but he did block. But I did get him the second time, which was pretty good, I guess. And looks like, for now, it looks like we're going to finish in the actual Metropolis City. So that's kind of ironic, because our last match, we started in Metropolis City, and we ended in the Ace Club. And in this match, we start in Ace Club, and for now, it looks like we're going to end in Metropolis. That'd be a little weird, or just a little ironic, or whatever you want to call it. So let's see what he does now. Obviously, he's trying to dodge that, and then he does do that annoying move, which I hate so much. But our environmental interaction does do a lot of damage. That does help, and any moment now he's going to be critical. But he is dodging that, but no use. He does get hit by that arrow, and he's on his last bar of health right now. It just looks like I am going to win. Like, if he keeps doing what he's doing, he's running away, he's not really playing smart, keeping his distance from me. That's not the smartest thing to do. He should have just been going crazy with his Flash combos, because Flash has that high damage, long combos. But he wasn't doing really any of that. And obviously, I'm not the best Green Arrow player. I'm not really a good Green Arrow player, but I do know a little bit. And as you can see, I can get that small combo with a decent chunk of damage. But, as I said before, right now it does not look well for him. He's just getting shot in the foot. This kind of sucks. Not much he can do. Does look like he's going to get this win, though. I mean, he's going to lose. That we're going to get this win. Any moment now. He's critical, so, we're just going to... But he does do the super move. I feel like the super move was like his best move the whole match. Like that's really the best thing he could do at this point, honestly. But I'm not on my last bar of health, and we do our down forward 1, and we do have a win. So yeah, I think we're doing pretty decent so far. But let's move on to our next opponent. And they are a relatively new player. So they are Duzman. And it looks like they're going to pick Red Hood. And obviously I try turning on that competitive mode. because he is a newer, younger, less experienced player. And it does look like we're going to be going to Metropolis again. So that's cool, I guess. Now there is intro dialogue.
Are we dead or what?
No, I don't think I'm a ghost.
Let's see if you bleed. Begin.
So let's face our next opponent. He does use the parries really well. And honestly, once he unlocks a certain ability, I don't think he's going to have that parry anymore. Because honestly, the parries are so good in this game. It really helps. It comes in super clutch. It's one of my favorite moves in the game because it just frustrates your opponent. Because they feel like they could do so much. But once again, that the environmental interaction does do pretty good damage for us. But we do get him on that stage transition. Kind of weird. Hold on. That would be super weird because we ended in Metropolis last match and we started in Metropolis. And right now it's going to look like we're going to finish the Ace of Clubs. That would be weird. That would be 3 matches. That would be super unintentional. But he is on his last bar of health, obviously, since he did not want to turn on competitive mode. There's really nothing he could do. He's doing that small damage, decent damage. You can tell he's a starter Red Hood with some decent amount of experience. But he does get that super move on me. But I do hit him with my back 3 meter burn. So that's really all that matters to me. I don't really care because he's going to lose either way, in my opinion. Or, well, we'll just have to wait and see. He is trying to use that environmental interaction with me. He does cancel out my back 3 meter burn. But my down back 2 gets the job done with doing the damage to him. And I do XYA. Or 1, 2, 3. You know, and I do meter burn back 3 again. And then my down back 2 doesn't hit on him. But my down forward 1 does. And once again, I use my freeze arrow to get that last damage I needed, and that is another win for Arsenal. Moving on to our next opponent. This is the end of this video. If you did enjoy, please do leave a like, consider subscribing, and have a good day.